in this we said like for the like we are just exchange the voice and data, so using the communication. So that is what the like that is what the mobile communication means. So that is what we are just looking into this PPT. So yeah, so here are the some of the milestones of mobile communication, like milestones in the sense like we are just improving our technologies day by day. So on that the history of the mobile communication is this one. Like first is the first is the pioneer era. It is starting in 1920. Like the wireless communication has been found, like the first wireless communication has been found on this era. So like the pioneer era and pre-cellular era is the same thing, but like I mean it's like some small improvement is being done with these eras. So that is what uh, the years are being different. So and after that we are just looking into the cellular era. The cellular era is nothing but the 1G. Like I mean what is the like I mean what is the first generation to make that as a mobile. Like I mean we are just talking with the mobile. So the first era to be presenting for the real world is the cellular era, which is using the mobile phone. And after that it is like first generation and second generation 2G, the 3G, like GSM and CDMA and LTE, something like that. So we are just called as like that. So also, so that are all the these slides means. And we are just detailed explanation after the slide. We are just looking on that. Okay, so here we're starting with the Paneer era. So Paneer era has been, I mean, it is like, I mean, invented on 1920. So it is invented on 1920, which is the first basement for the wireless communication, like which we are using the latest one of this one. So this is what the first wireless communication that we have used in that. So like I mean here we just use like as they said, like the early experiment is like the Marconi's, like I mean we all know about from the childhood, like Marconi is the inventor of radio thing. So the radio is the first wireless like wireless technology that we just invented. So like it has been like I mean it is nothing but the signals. So it is the signals that has been 1.5 miles ago. So on that circumstances, that signals is been reached to radio, and we are just like hearing some the data and voices over that in the like radio signals. So that is what the first thing for the wireless communication. So that is what here it is said, like it is 1920 it's been evolved. And so that is what the Marconi's achievements, like Marconi's achievements is like as I said that a wireless transmission across the channels are being succeeded in the Marconi's experiment. So that is what we are just seeing here. And the telegraphy. So the telegraphy is nothing but like I mean in this period, like some of the like ships and coastal regions, and like especially in the militaries and all. So like they want to communicate further like without like any physical interact. So on that time like on that time also it has been very useful for to they communicate like like with each other to like some informations. And also that is what we are just making in the pioneer era. And this is what the first thing we are just using, like this is a military thing. They are just using like in the defense, they are just using this telephone to communicate each other. So this they want to I mean prepared in their shoulders, and they want to speak with each other with the signals. They're just connecting the signals and they just speak each other. So that is what this era means. And yeah, this is probably in the electromagnetic wave. So we know that thing. So after, okay. Okay, so here the second era, so the pre-cellular era, like that is like 1920 to 79, it has been mentioned. So the pre-cellular era, in the sense like I mean, all we know about some of the old telephones we are just looking in that. So some of the old telephones is the public booth telephones are there. So on that public booth telephones, we are just communicate each other. But like I mean, it not gone length. So because we are just having some less towers in that. So on that list hours we just not able to communicate like I mean like as we today we just communicating, right? So on that time, like we have much towers in today's generation. So before that we don't have such towers on that, so it won't be get picked up for all the like all we want to connect in that one thing. So that is what we are just using that phone, the telephone in every like I mean villages and cities. On that time we use like that. So like I mean it is the significant experimentation development that like groundwork for modern mobile communication. So yeah, this is what the this is what the basement for the modern communication which we are using. So that is what this is, they just said. And yeah, so that is been Bell Labs are invented the mobile telephone system, the first thing on that pre-cellular era. So and for this also like some improvement is being done with like done in the military applications also, and for the emergency services, like emergency services and military applications, we are just using this era to communicate each other on that. And the technological advancement is I mean introduction of mobile radio systems, like mobile radio system in the sense like now we are just now like in the early mobile we are having the radio in every mobile systems. So that is what the first thing we are just facing here. And police and emergency services also, like I mean the frequency adjustment, like in one frequency they are just talking each other. So on that frequency they are just like making themselves connected, and they are just talking each other with all the communications and all. And like for this one the limitations and challenges is like the coverage of the area. So as this like I mean as I said earlier, the number of towers are being less, so the coverage is not much like not able to connect with each other for all the persons. So that is what we that is what the challenges we just pick here. So that we are just doing the advanced thing, as we said like I mean it has a for like 1G. So this is a pre-cellular era, as I said, the coins phone, and we are just looking on that. So here is the cellular era. The cellular era is is the nothing but the 1G. Like 1G means the first voice call over the telephone without any physical distance. So that is what we are just using here till now. This is an advancement of that one, but now before it is a 5G. So this is what the 1G era starts. As pre-cellular era is the 0G, and cellular era is the 1G. The starting of the 1G, it makes the thing like some kind of technical advancement compared with 0G. So here the first generation is being invented on like 1980, like after the pre-cellular thing. So they are just invented the first generation on that. So like I mean it has been introduced on the late 70s, like early 1980s. So it is a like significant advancement like before 0G and 1G. So that is what we just looking. So the key characteristics of like 1G is the, I mean it is used of the analog signals. Like analog signals we are just using to like make our like communication better. So we are just using on that time like AMPS and NMTS, like that, like advanced mobile phone system and Nordic mobile phone systems, like that we are just using like now we are just saying like LTE and like something about that, right? So on that time it is like AMPS and NMTS, like that. So on that time it's like the as we said, like voice data was transmitted in the form of continuous electromagnetic waves. Like before it has been in one frequency, if they just set in the one frequency, on that frequency only we want to make the communication with each other. But here they just invented like the electromagnetic waves, it will continuously flow to the other person, like the waves is being continuously flown, the data signals also it will transmit to each other. So that is what here they said, like frequency division multiple access, like multiple peoples are now, like are being able to communicate in the different signals. So that is what the key point of the 1G. And the primary function is like 1G, not able to not able to give the data and not able to even texting the message and internet and like all the things we are not able to do that. So so we are just and for like on that era, the like till generation like time, we are not able to like I mean continue with this era also, because as I said, like on zero G, like it will have the limited coverage access for all the peoples. So as we just the peoples are being using the telephones, but so that we want to get some advanced on that. So we are just do the next 2G. So as I said before, it's like high power consumption. So I mean, like it has been very large and bulky to like I mean we are just not able to like pick the phone everywhere else. So like it will be placed over one like in one place, and we want to make that place to call or voice anything we just need. So we just want to go to that place and we communicate each other. So that like that is also been the big disadvantage of this one. And as I said earlier, like we are just using these things in the like AMPS, advanced mobile phone systems, and like total access communication, and these things and all, it has been done in the 1G, like first generation on that. So yeah, this is what the first for like 1G telephone we are like mobile phone we are just using in that. So here like as I said before, like here we have some like security issues also, and some noise, like some noise is not cleared in that. So some other noise is also being able to uh, like I mean able to hear. So that is what the disadvantages of the first T. So we are just creating the second G of that telephone era. Yeah, so here is the second generation, like it's been starting after the 1990. So like I mean this is also be used as an analog system, but here we have the like I mean here we have the CDMA for that. So in that CDMA we are just able to like I mean we are just able to like communicate each other, like it's a 2G. So after this one we are just able to make the conversation like SMS or as we said, like short message service, like that we are just able to communicate with the text and something like that. And in 2.5G, so after the 2G we are just bring the 2.5G for the limited internet access. So with a low speed, like it's like a 2 kb per second, or like I mean it's maximum about the 64 kb per second we are just using in the 2G. So it's about the limited internet access to send the mails and all. We are just using about the 2G and 2.5G for that. Like we are just three generations for this like 2G, like 2G, 2.5G, and 2.7G. So these are all the like advancement that has been brought up by 1990 to 2000. So we are just using as before the first keypad mobile. So that is what the 2G means. So and as I said, like some like yeah, like in the generation that like that security is also not able to like accept for the people, so that they just want to change that one. So yeah, before I said for the second generation, like as a GSM, like global system for mobile communication. So like it is especially like first in Europe and Asia, and like some international roaming packs are also available on this GSM. So after that, it's like CDMA, code division multiple access. Sorry, yeah, code division multiple access, and it's widely like used in the like to better communication and like voice quality to the analog system. They just use this technology like CDMA technology. And after that, as I said, like in the 2.5G, it's a edge, like enhanced data rates for GSM evaluation. Like so this is what the like this is what the technology we are just using in the 2G to get some networks and faster data. Like on that time, it is the data transfer to be faster and some internet access. For that, we are just using the edge technology as a 2.5G. So and after that, so this is what the first 2G phone we are just using on this like second generation era. So and like this has some key points, like key features on that, like because like as per compare with for 1G, we have the data access in that. So and like but the data rate is low, and the frequency is also being low, but we have the data access for that. So that we are just able to use this as a like we are just able to use this as some kind of enhancement on that generation. And some other reasons also, like some frequency is not met with the people because of the frequency change. And like as per the peoples are being grown, and some they just want to be advanced after that, so that they just pick the 3G thing. So here we just see like as like as I said, like number of mobile phone users are being increased as this, like as this 2G is being compared, like because like we are able to communicate with each other in anywhere, and like in anywhere in the world. So that we are good with the communication, as we just separate without the physical distance. So that the cell phone usage like usages are being increased on this generation to make the communication better. And after that, some compared to have some frequency issues. So that we are just like make some enhancement for the 3G internet. So as I said, like this is a third generation in 20s like 20s era. So this is what the generation, as I said, like a significant step forward, introducing advanced capabilities that expand beyond the voice communication. So the 3G like the voice communication is been better on the 2G, but like we want to better the data communication like on the next generation on 3G. So that is what we are just we are just like advancement we are just doing in the 3G. So as I said, like enhanced data speeds, like 3G have some data speed like as much compared to 2G. Sorry. So we are just able to make our make our browsing and some multimedia messages and something like that. We are just able to download or upload speed about like 200 kb per second. As we compare 2G, like it's 64 kb per second. so it's like 200 kb per second. So like I mean it will be very easier to do like to do the data transfer and internet browsing something and all. So we are just like adopting on the third generation mobiles. So as in that advanced service, we have the video call option provided in the 3G to communicate with each other without the physical contact, but they just meet each other in the video calling. So on that technology, so like all the persons are being liked with that, so that they just using this technology as they just send and receive the photos, videos and audio clips. So that they just using this 3G for that like for this era, they just using the communication. So after that as per I said, for 2G, we have like 3.5G and 3.7G on this 3G systems also. So like I mean that is what the high speed internet, as I said, for 3G 200 kb per second is the limitation. But like in the 3.5G, we are just send like 800 kb per second, like that we are just able to send. So that they have some enhancement on that. So as the first like iPhone, as you all know, the iPhone and that. So the first iPhone is with the 3G thing. So they are just like having the data, some limited access on the data, and after that we are just using 3.5G and after that we are just using 3.5G has a HSDPA, like high speed like downlink packet access. Like this is what the 3.5G. So, high speed packet access is the 3.5G, because like some internet like 200 kb per second is not enough for on that time, which has been people is wide like worldwide, they are just using the internet on that. So we are just good with the like enhancement for that, so that we are just create the HSPA, high speed internet like packet access, so that it may get it may get boost on some like data access which we uses in the daily usage. And after that like 3.7G is like as I said, like EVDO, like evolution data optimized, like that is about like CDMA 2000. So that is being provided on the 2000, which is which is the data transfer is about like 1 MB of data we are just able to transfer, or we are just able to like get via the internet access, and all the things we are just doing in the 3.7G. And after that only we are just using the 4G like sorry yeah 4G on that. So this is what the first third generation mobile we are just using. So this is the iconic devices like iPhone. As I said before, iPhone is the first thing. It has been in the 3G, like in 2007. So wide range of mobile application, including the social media, like social media as like we said Facebook and something like that. So we are just start using in this generations. So navigations and streaming services and all, like and more we are just able to see the videos also on this generation. So so in this mobile ecosystem, so it will be I mean it will be growth of the mobile ecosystem. As I said, like in 2G we don't have the like connections and all. We now we have the connections in this one. And after that we just use it to use the TV, like television on that. So so that it will like it is also about the frequency on that. So that it will be able to use the mobile banking and e-commerce and like entertainment apps and all. We are just use like take usage of in this third generation era. So and global connection. So like I mean as I said on 2G there are like not coverage much in that. So like after this 3G like 3G enhancement, they just provide like all the like some other multiple coverage access to like enhance the connectivity with the peoples. So that they're just using the 3G on that. And like in the 3G also we have some disadvantage in that, because some frequency banders are not matching with that. We just using the internet. We are just supporting the frequency band. So in that frequency band only we are just able to use the internet properly. So on this 3G system, some difficulties we are just faced in the frequency bands, and we are just able to meet with the costly infrastructure for this 3G, like some antennas and some drums to make the voice clear. So and so, like some other costly methods are being are being using in this third generation, so that they are just using with the fourth generation for this things are being settled down in the fourth generation. So I think so you all know about the fourth generation, because we are using the Geo SIM for the first 4G communication for that. So this has been invented on after 2010. So I mean this is the faster data provides with the wide range of with all the peoples. We just connect with each other, and I mean we have some other most peoples are being communicated with this 4G, because there is no such limit for this 4G. Because the antennas are being are being settled down with wide regions, and we able to do the communication with each other in any places and all. So so that we are just using this 4G on that. So for this higher data transfer, it is supported like 100 MB per second to 1 GB per second. So as we as we do usages are now it has been like 1 GB per second is the we are just using the YouTube and some online gamings and other platforms are we just working with these kind of speed ranging in the limit. So we are just as I said, like streaming of the high definitions video like YouTube, and some other videos which we just looking for, and so like smart classes and all, it is also been declared on the 4G. So and online gamings it's been able to play on the 4G thing, so that peoples are being interested to use in the 4G. So here we are just using the LTE system. So so the LTE system we are just using here with the voice LTE. So it may have some high definition video streaming and gaming and all we are just using here. And we have the enhanced security system also here. So so that we are just able to uh, stabilize our data with the proper security. So this is the enhanced service, like as I said, like LTE. So allowed to voice calls over the net high networks and high voice quality and faster call setup times and all. So this is what I before I just explain. And yeah, this is the first fourth generation, like Samsungs and all we are just using on that time. So Samsung's Vivo and something like 4G systems are being available on that time. Till this generation we are using 4G also. So this is the first thing. They are just using the WiMAX also, like worldwide interoperability of the microwave access. So that we are just using the Wi-Fi for most connectivity. So the Wi-Fi is also been evolved from this generation, because the Wi-Fi, if we just able to connect with other mobile without any physical distance. So that that will be also is the key technologies which we are using in the 4G. Like I mean, the key technologies are like key technologies 4G to improve data transmission efficiency and reduce interference. Like as I said before, this technology is for improving the data transmission efficiency, like OFDM, orthogonal frequency division multiplying. So this is nothing but like frequency division multiplexing means like the frequency is being distributed among the like how we are just using the uh, like I mean how we are just using the communication thing. Like I mean like if some other peoples are using such other frequency, like a large frequency means we are just able to allocate some like limited frequency for that access. So that's like in the fourth generation some peoples are facing some internet issue via this one only. And after that it will be multiple input and multiple output. So as I said, like I mean as in the data we have like stack and queue. As like this one we are just introduced like MIMO, multiple input and multiple output, so it may improve the signals properly in that 4G technologies. So yeah, as I said, like smartphone evaluation, re-evaluation is the first thing we are just using in the 4G internet. So and wide range of applications and services are also being using users in the 4G. So as like as in the 4G we are just using all the entertainment options and all, so that it may get evolved during on that time, like 2010 to 2020 we are just evolving in the 4G connections. And as like I mean as the before sessions like as Saravanan sir, as he explained, like IoT is been first starting in the 4G systems, like it is having some low latency capabilities, so that IoT devices is also being supported via 4G internet. So they are just like first basement of the IoT has been starting with the 4G connections and all. And before I said like economical and social impact. Like peoples are being using further for this fourth generation, because like I mean this is the generation which we are just using the internet access and like I mean the video call options and all we are just using in this generation, right? So we are able to um, I mean, we are able to match with like I mean any other like I mean in any other countries they are just like having some news or else anything in that. Before we are just using via television, we gone through that, but like in the 4G generation, it will be in our fingertips. So like we are not able to go to the television and we want to watch something, and we are all being settle up in this thing. And all the like some other kinds of like applications is also being invented on this generation, like like I mean as I said, like I mean Instagram and some other applications are being invented in this technology, like I mean as I said Flipkart and like some e-commerce websites, and all being enhanced on this generation. So peoples are being able to use this generation like without any such data differences. And like I mean after this enhancement we are just doing the 5G, like fifth generation. So peoples are satisfied with this generation, but some like I mean some other like some other scientists and some other research peoples are not satisfied with the 4G, so that they just invent the 5G. So here like I mean here we have some video about the 4G architecture. If you have time, you just please watch this architecture of the 4G thing. So yeah, I just move to the 5G. See, this is the
போன
video.
வாரம் போயிட்டு வந்த நேத்து வெள்ளிக்கிழமை வந்து வந்திருக்கேன்.
Okay, so it may like got some more time to see. So like I just go to the 5G thing. Okay, the 5G, the fifth generation of the mobile communication. It's been invented on 2020, and now we are just using as the 5G thing. So in the 5G thing, like as compared to 4G, we have the data transfer, like high speed data transfer, and the latency is also been low. So we are just able to connect on like I mean as the millisecond. So so that we are able to see the data with the like with low latency with massive connectivity. Sorry, yeah, with the massive connectivity, so that we are just using the high fifth generation now. So before that, it in 4G it is like I mean 100 like 100 GB per 1 GB per second, like that. And now it is fifth generation. It is about like 10 GB per second. It will be able to uh, like I mean the data transfer like that data transfer has been high about like 10 GB per second. So that we are just able to download or upload 10 GB per second speed with limit like unlimited access in that. So as I said, like in 10 GB per second, we are just able to stream the 4K and 8K videos. Like we are just using like VR, virtual reality games are all there, and augmented reality games is also there. So we are able to like now we are able to create our futuristic like I mean we are able to create the futuristic houses and like futuristic I mean games and like visual games. And like we are able to do in this 5G. So it will get like I mean it will get familiar with all the peoples. Like as I said, like it has a low latency, and it will the like 1 millisecond. So that in the real time applications like remote surgery and gaming, as I said, like gaming and all the things, we have to like I mean we have to perform it with very well because the latency is being low. So that we able to perform it with I mean not much time taken to perform. So that is what in the 5G like we are just now using in that. So in this connectivity thing, the like internet of things is also been much popular in that, like industrial automation and something like that. The like washing machines and something is being also been like getting advanced with the IoT devices. So that it will make some connectivity easier. So sorry. So like in lot of like bike and cars also, it will all be in the sensor thing. So like IoT is being performed with any like now in the real term like real time world, and it in the future also IoT make much uh, like much more wider in the future. So that is what from the basement of the 5G technology which we are using in as sensors now. As I said, like the utilizing border spectrum, including including the millimeter waves, so that we able to like we are able to use the high speed data in that, like we are in the multiple input and multiple output in that. So we are able to perform with like multiple users. So multiple users will if they just get multiple users also, it may not get lag. So that is what the advancement of fifth generation. So as I like I mean now we are just using like OnePlus and like iPhone and something all being in the 5G mobiles. it will support like 13 11 bands and 13 bands frequency bands is also there for 5G. So like we are now able to use the real time 5G in our like local thing. So now we are just using the 5G without any hesitation on that. So here the network slicing is there, like it enables to create multiple virtual networks within a single 5G network. So the network slicing in that means like we are able to separate the networks. Like I mean, like 2.5 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz like that. So we are just able to separate our network without any without any latencies and all, so that we able to like uh, like like properly we are just able to like play the game and videos and all the things we are just able to do that in here. As I said, like edge computing is the like I mean, it is the closer to the location where it is needed, improvising response time and saving the bandwidth. So so here the edge computing is using as to save the data. Like I mean, some other like if we just on the internet, some other data is also been running beyond that. So that is what like in on that technology. So it will be get saved. That the data saver is being on this 5G. So that they're just using the improve like improving response time and saving the bandwidth on like on that. Yeah, and here some of the impact on mobile communications, the evaluation industries, like some other industries are which we use in the 5D, 5G, are been ruling some like some industries, like some factories, like factories also where they're just using the like IoT devices and all, and like advanced driver assistance system. Like as we said, like now it is the like automatic driver, like automatic gear system is also there in the cars, and now it is like automatic drivers assistance system. So we are just on like I mean on the automatic thing, it will automatically drive the car without any driver. So that is what the enhancement we are just doing in the 5G, as like as which the sensor and IoT systems, and we are just doing like in that. So some enhancements are being done in the like healthcare and manufacturing unit and transportations and agricultures and all. We are just having some improvisation after this 5G came into the real world. So after that, the enhanced customer experience. Like I mean, as I said before, like we are able to browse and streaming and gaming and like all the I mean YouTube vloggers and all. They are just able to live streaming their thing. And now we are now we are able to like connect with each other in the like Google Meet and Microsoft Teams and WhatsApp and all. So that is what like customer experience has been enhanced with this technology. Like I mean with this 5G generation, and and some VR like virtual reality is also there, so that we are able to we are able to see the 3D and 4D in that like I mean on and like on our view. So the real time experience without without making the changes. So like as I said before, like our like I mean if you able to see the your house in the virtual reality, because it is a 3D model, but it is not been built, but you are able to see the house which we like which in which like proper like settlement we have to build. So that is what in the 5G we are just like going through now. And some economical growths and new business models and all the telecommunication sectors is all been growth in that 5G. Like some lots of economical growths are there in the after in the 5G system. So now we are just using a 5G system as the real world system to look into it. Like because it is been, yeah, and as I compared with the 4G, it is a easy maintenance and power efficiency for for all the devices to use in that. So that, and the cost data deduction is also been less on as per compared with 4G. So we are just using 5G with this kind of things. Yeah, and here I just attach the video of 5G architecture. If you have time, you just see this videos also and that. Yeah, and here we have it's a beyond 5G. It's a 6G. It is not yet not yet been used in the real world, but some peoples are being uh, do the enhancement of the 6G in that. So in the 6G vision, the speed is up to like 1 terabyte. In 5G it is like 10 GB per second, but now it is like 1 TB per second. So it will have some high data speeds to transfer via beyond the 5G. So that we are just able to use all the applications, and in the especially in the science, like scientific researchers and some other rocketry science and all. We are able to advance the in that researchers and some technologies also using this 6G. So it is not yet invented, it is in the testing thing. And in this 6G utilize terahertz frequencies, which are much higher than that frequency used in the say 5G. As I said before, some higher data is being used user compared with the 5G. So it is more faster and more efficient communication compared with 5G. So and with the low latencies also, some the millisecond latency is also been faced in the 5G 5G technology. But now in the 6G they are not able to not able to face the 1 millisecond latencies also, zero point 0.1 millisecond. It's been compared as low as 5G, right? So zero point 0.1 millisecond, in the sense we are able to we are able to like uh, move the internet, or using the internet or any technologies with our snap of snap of our finger. So that is what the 6G technology means. And some autonomous driving, before there is no not a driver want to be drive the car. So only a car itself, it's been drive the car with with a proper AI knowledge, like machine learning and something. All the development is done done today in the real world also. So machine learning is being the machines are learned by the real world, and they are just preparing to live in the world. So for that 6G has been very helpful for the supports on that. And after this one, 6G, the massive connectivity, as I said, like internet, IoT is being grown in our ecosystem now and all. So and some smart cities is also there, smart cities in the sense all the cities are now in the smart smart cities in that. Like before, as we said, on the earlier 2010 and 2020, after 2020 it may get lots of startups and lots of technologies advancement, and lots of economical growth are all being faced in the some cities and all. So before I said connected vehicles, now we are just using the sensors for all the vehicles, um, I mean the gear swapping and some other sensors are we are just using to improve our daily life. Like I mean some like I mean now it has been like IoT devices in the sense like in the allow in now in the toothbrush also we are just using the machines to save our time. So to save our energies also. So as like in the 6G we are not able to from for the humans all being uh, saving the energies like in the real world after the 6G thing invented. So yeah, I mean, as I said, the advanced technologies, artificial intelligence will have will play the crucial role in the 6G. So now itself it has been emerging, like I mean, evolving. The AI has been evolving the world. So in the 6G, it will be it will be the performance is also optimized and it will be settled down in the real world things. So from the 4G from the 4G to 6G they are just using this thing like multiple input and multiple output. So they just better to increase the capacity and increase the signal qualities to data change transfer the voice and data and all. So that is what we are just using here. And some dedicate some prioritize different types of traffics. And also network slicing is been using to avoid the traffics. So sometimes it will be some network issue is being faced for this network slicing in that, because like some other peoples are using. So the lots of traffic is also there. And some other times in the online transactions and all we are just using we are just facing the issues some server issue and all. So the server issue is like the traffic which is been which is in the over the network is the uh, the major disadvantage on the on the 5G and 4G. So it will be get fixed on 6G like that they are just saying. And yeah, in the in the potential we are just using like here the 6G as I said AI and machine learning is to be evolved. And the satellites and satellites are all been the speed of the internet are all been better in that satellites. And also we are able to advance in the researches of the space and all the things. And and now it is as a blockchain technology. So blockchain technologies is also being evolved. So because like now we are just using the online transactions like GPay and like all the things. And also so that the blockchain technologies if they just get the technologies, it will be more secured. I mean your your banking details and your amounts and all cash and all, it will be more safe in the blockchain technologies. And the quantum communication and the some other sub networks and also all being evolved in the 6G generation. And so as I said enabled advanced smart city applications such as intelligent traffic management and energy efficient buildings. So in some signals are being automatically changes because like some other signals like it will automatically changes one to one. So that it will get in as per the traffic, it will it will make that signal on. So on that technologies we are just using in the 6G. And some other energy efficient buildings and enhancement of public safety also, like some public safety in the sense we are just more we are just facing the accidents and some all the kind like all kinds of public related issues is all been we are just facing in this real world. So in the 6G we are not able to we are not able to look on that things and all. They are just enhancement they're just using in the 6G also. So and some of the remote surgeries and medicines and like health monitoring. And so now the health monitoring, we have the sugar and pressure level, we have to check in the health, like monitoring in that. So it will all get digitalized in that. So so after the 6G, there that technologies is also been getting improved via 6G. So that is what they are just saying. As I said before, it is like high data speeds with low latency in that. So this will be this will be the very big support for like machineries and robotics, like AI and machine learning, because they are able to they are able to think like the human, think like human in that zero point 0.1 millisecond. So the latency is also low, because so that they are just able to think like the human, what we able to think, like if we able some things like in thinking capacities, right? So on that thing, like machine learning is also being able to think on in the sixth generation. And yeah, so this is what the the infrastructure investment is also being done in the 6G. So they are just in the testing thing, testing uh, like testing pace they're just doing in that. So some fiber optic networks is also being established in that, some some other connectivity across the different regions and devices also been standardized in that. So, this is the flowchart of the mobile communication which we are looking like. First, we just analog, and in that, like it is like a walking, and for 2G it is a cycling, and 3G it's a car, and 4G it's a train, and 5G is a flight. So after that, even if we now if we in the flight, so after that 6G it will be like a rocket. So some lots of investment and lots of enhancement are being doing in the 6G. So we are able to use 6G with some lots of lots of improvisation and lots of technology enhancement also. Yeah. So we are just waiting for the 6G, and like uh, like all the technologies are being using further till now. So all we are just using the technologies with the safe hands. Thank you. Thank you.
We have seen so far the G networks, mainly deployment of 5G networks and 6G development and its application and properties. Is there any queries for participants? With that, we come to the end of the today's session.